circumvent Kaid entirely. So be paying attention to that later on in Oregon as we get them down the line.
Beaulo trying to make up the difference, but it seems like the general trend from the rest of the squad is to get back into the base.
He's dead to the world anyways. Skies will decimate him. Gasher playing close will take out Pamba, but NJZR has already made the move for Freezer Hallway.
Sky's gonna lose all that barricade sitting in front of him, but for good reason too. Gasher actually able to roll. Now that we finally get to see him, he's falling back into the kids' dorms where, once again, DZ just gonna be able to execute. Same time, that more than likely means DZ are gonna go for the finishing swing in just a second. There it is, off the skeleton key from pretty
fast moving operators past that can capitalize on a lot of different situations. Well, he's gonna be able to at least clean up one, make it two as Pambazoo goes down. It'll be 1-1.
2v5. Eclipse as well as Canadian, not even grouped together either. Achieve with a great take some heat for that one, but it all works out. The player doesn't even end up going down either. One final kill is all that's needed.
Situation, including Canadian, who's crept up and found a Beaulo, but
TSM still stuck behind the locker. Snake specifically ready to frag out, but not ready for the next fight. Eclipse retreating down through that hatch is not necessarily going to be optimal for him. Tries to take the fight against Panda.
Achieved. This is going to be a big peak here, but he loses it. He second guesses him. Take down another DZ member.
We're going to go for the aggressive play, and it works out beautifully. Gasher!
As they start to grace the door, Bo's not going to be holding it, but he finally will work his way back towards the mantle. They'll take him down. Canadian
scramble that just went on over here by the stairs, so an aggressive swing will work out. Perfect timing for Merc. Trying to take up top position. It does look like they actually have that open out based on his positioning, so I might just miss that. Skies, though, striking first for DarkZero.
Pops off of the Vector again. A triple kill for him. He's gotten everybody in this round. He'll finally be shut home. He'll finally skimper off in towards Laundry, but TSM get it on the
correct as well. Knows it's going to be an even closer fight. Over to the shotgun. Beaulo takes the challenge regardless of the factors playing into it. Achieves the incendiary. That'll work out quite well here for TSM's efforts. Merc as well. Catching Canadian just when he throws out a Nitro. Another kill for Merc. He's really lighting it up today. As it's down to Panda now in a 1v4. Locked in the B corner as well. No way to play this out. Achieved immediately when he goes for the full peak from the top of that staircase. Eclipse as well getting forced away. Meanwhile, Pamba just kind of suddenly.
Unbelievably unfortunate for Canadian, but fortunately enough, he stays alive and Eclipse is there to pick up the pieces. Done with it. A frag grenade out. This could be the kill that they've looked for so very long, and it finally will be. Canadian will go down here, but TSM.
Grenade and nearly lines up with the movement upstairs. It may very well force Beaulo into the open, though, to try to pick that one up. Panda trying to bring this one back under the control of TSM, but not looking likely at this point. Far too much success in the 1v1s coming out from DZ. Snake certainly going to make a bout for it, though. Is down to one. Finished. Does now put this into a 1v2. Time getting low, though. 15 seconds remain, and finally Skies will shut him down.
Two big kills. Canadian takes him down. Snake still on the tower stairs. He has to win the fight, but he doesn't. Beaulo will be able to get one. Beaulo gets away from Pambazoo. Back and forth they go. PP shuts down one. Beaulo will take him with a pistol. Oh my. Does he stick it? Nitro cell out. The play and Canadian gets it. Oh my, the Nitro.
Security hold at this point, just heading right up towards the top. Already has a crunch
Respect is for the birds, John.
No one countering so far throughout it. That's only to even things out. DarkZero at a loss for words about how to proceed. Just walking into the setup here as two more kills bleed out towards them. Skies and Panda, though, leaves a gap open for Skies to move in, but at the same time, there's a counter from Gasher. Leaves it down into the 1v2. Panda now alone here, trying to frag it out, but can't get the job done, and time is up. TSM takes control and pushed by the man inside of Attic. Some stuns out or something. I don't even know exactly what Snake is tossing there, but finally he feels some confidence. Beaulo's in. Snake's got a kill, and that's going to be a plant from Beau. DarkZero have been cornered over towards the trophy side of the map. Beau with a grandstand here inside of dorms, but it's actually Gasher to deal some serious damage for Gasher. They're trying to spam through and find each other, but Skies! Oh no, he can't hear Gasher as he moves his way through Attic.
Well, 7-4 victory for TSM, getting back in the saddle, getting kind of the momentum back going into the last stretch of the stage. But Vegas, we have none other than Gasher waiting to chat with us a little bit about that last game. How's it going, Gasher?
Honestly, pretty good after a dub.
I would say so. You know, there was a lot of buzz around the Rainbow Six community with the TikToks and all that kind of stuff, making claims about Havoc being brought. I feel like it was. The stage has gone pretty well for you. You know, when you and I were talking in Vegas before the stage started, I asked you, you know, you've got one stage basically to prove yourself because we're kind of coming in the end of the year. How would you give yourself a stage 3 report card here as far as how you've done since joining TSM?
I mean, I've done well so far, but job 8 finished, stage ain't over, so the 4 cards come when the stage or the semester's over, and the semester ain't over yet, so not gonna grade myself till I know we're making the major.
All right, fair enough.
Well, currently you're looking pretty likely for that major spot. TSM sitting, I believe, at the top of the standings now. In this game, however, you choose to go to Oregon at the end of the map ban phase. Ended up between Oregon and Chalet for DarkZero's pick. Was that something where you were just comfortable on both of those maps, or did you have a strong feeling that we were going to end up here on Oregon?
I think like midway through the ban phase, I kind of thought we were going to go Oregon. I think this stage, DZ had kind of permaed it for the most part, and so I had a feeling like once I saw the bans, we'd kind of go Oregon, and we went Oregon, and we're obviously confident on it. I think the thing about Oregon is like it's a map where all 5 players can be fraggers, and not just like you have some people that have to support, some people that have to get the kills. So it's a good map to because it utilizes all of our strengths.
Yes, and for me, the biggest round of the day would be round 4, where it was you and one of your teammates in the 2v4 on kids' dorms. What exactly, if you want to walk me through, maybe the comm situation as well as how much momentum that brought forward on your team?
Yeah, it was Merc. Merc had like 3 rounds, I think, in a row where he just went crazy and just kind of sealed the deal for us with those rounds. And I think that round just like, I was like, I'm just going to try to rat. They had no time. So I was on a rat spot, and then Merc just played off me really well. He just didn't let me die, and that was huge. And then, I mean, yeah, it was huge momentum, obviously, because we kind of knew, like, after the first 2 rounds, we just said we're going to fight them. So we started fighting. And I think during that time, too, I said, yo, like, if it's ever in a clutch, just like 1v3 or anything, like, we'll win it, trust. And we won it 2v4. So that was huge for us. It gave us all confidence and trust in one another.
Okay, you're 7 games in. You've got 2 of them left. You currently sit in first place after that win because of the round differential over you and Sonics. So you've got 2 more, and then you potentially lock in major qualification. What do you do for these last 2 games? You've already had some time to figure out what your strengths and your weaknesses are, but what do you have to do just for these last 2 contests to make sure you actually lock that major spot?
I mean, do what we've been doing. I mean, the first thing is don't make the games bigger than they are. It's just a game. We've been playing games for years. Just because there's more weight on it doesn't mean it's not Siege. So first step is just take it like any other game and prepare. You always do. And when it comes game time and we're on the stage, just show what we can do.
All right. Well, we saw some pretty good stuff from you and the rest of TSM today. Congrats on the win. Thanks for taking time to chat with us, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. Guys, 6 on TikTok.